Well, good morning, and thank you so much for joining us here on AccuWeather Early. I'm Bree Guy. It's Monday, July 8th, and we're already off to the races. We have been talking about Beryl now for quite some time, and it has made landfall yet again earlier this morning in Texas. So that is where we're going to be focusing on here now, where exactly Beryl is, where it's going to be going, and how much more damage we have to keep a close eye out on and what we are forecasting for. So that is going to be our top story today. We're going to talk about the here and now for hurricanes. Throughout these next few days, we're going to be tracking exactly how Beryl is going to continue to impact areas like Texas and then where it's going to go. So here, let's take a look at those Texas landfall stats. It did make landfall as a Category 1 hurricane, and that was near Matagorda, Texas, with maximum sustained winds as high as 80 miles per hour. So this storm means business. Now, this is the first July hurricane landfall in Texas since Hannah in 2020. And honestly, Beryl's been breaking records, the earliest recorded Category 5 hurricane in over the past 100 years. And 10th July Texas hurricane landfall on record since 1851. So Beryl's been really packing quite the punch. We've been tracking this storm as it's made its way out of the Caribbean. It's traveled for quite some time, and really it was a major hurricane for days. And so that is why this storm has been so powerful, has been so impactful, has been so dangerous, already causing problems in through the Caribbean, and it did make its way up through the Gulf, and now of course it's still causing problems. I mean, it's no surprise that we do have such a powerful hurricane. We have been tracking very warm ocean temperatures over the past few months. Really hot bathtub water. You can see how Beryl was able to strengthen yet again as it did make its way through the Gulf. It had plenty of problems up and down the Gulf Coast as well, anywhere from the Texas coast through the Gulf Coast and then along the western coast of Florida. So if you are in these zones, Panama City, Mobile, even along the coast of Louisiana, Corpus Christi, even Tampa and Cape Coral, that's the area that you have to be concerned on and have those alerts turned on high, as those beach hazards are going to extend with increasing rip currents and also building surf. And when we're talking about the surf, we also have to talk about this storm surge. Storm surge as high as 6 to 10 feet there along the coast. This is through Monday night, pushing up through Galveston. So we're keeping a close eye on this situation as well. As this storm surge, I know a lot of people know that storm surge can cause just as much damage. We are talking lots of water, upwards to 10 feet. This is through tonight, so if you are in those areas along the coast, you have to keep a close eye out on those alerts and make sure that if you do have any evacuation warnings that you are taking heed of those. Now, those winds are going to be gusting as well through Tuesday. Look at that. Your AccuWeather local storm max is as high as 120 miles per hour. That is a very dangerous situation here, anywhere from the coast up through Houston, and those winds are gradually going to shift north and east as we take this throughout the day. Monday night, afternoon, even throughout the morning, we could even see some minor delays there in Atlanta, Chicago, Minneapolis. This storm has been causing so many problems when it comes to the airports, so we do want to zoom in closer to the zone that's going to really be inundated today. Dallas down to Houston. Really, thank you so much for watching on this Monday morning. It has been a rough start, of course, to the work week. A lot of people coming off of vacation, and now, well, Beryl is here, and it's already made a landfall there in Texas, and it's causing lots of problems. Flooding, tornado warnings have even been